Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to the episode of City Bus Manager, where last episode, guys, there was actually an update to the game which brought a bunch of brand new features. One of them was the ability to now have double the size of your actual depot, which sounds like a good idea. Turned out to be a horrible idea for me because I spent so much money that I went 200 grand in debt. Yeah, and you can see why. Look at this. I have these beautiful little garages right now, garages, warehouses all set up. I got a nice big line of bus washes. I started to get a few more refueling stations. So many parking spaces right now. This bus depot is on steroids. I'm going to throw that out there right now. And how do I put this? We went 200 grand in debt almost. And I've been trying to crawl back from it. And we're almost there. We're actually almost there. So today, then, we should be able to get out of debt. The only kind of downside is today is currently a Sunday in the game. So it does mean you don't earn as much money as you normally do. You can see the difference of what we made on a Saturday compared to the weekdays. So, yeah. But we got big plans if we can kind of get out of the debt. One of the things that I need to do is buy more buses because I don't currently have enough buses for my current routes. And I'm about to do something right now that is going to make that issue even bigger. And that's because we currently need 45% of our network coverage to get not only 14 grand, but 24 extra trophies. Trophies mean nothing to us at this point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build my final public service line, which is in Jersey City. And I need to try and get, 3.9% out of this route to complete this goal. It's then going to complain that there's not enough buses for all the routes, even more than it's complaining right now. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. The only difference is, this is a high-paying route. Yeah. So as always, guys, if you enjoyed this, please smash that like button down below. If you're new around here, make sure you do subscribe so you get notified when more episodes do come out. So we are going to hit up this Jersey City route right now. It needs to be connected, one, to Jersey City. It needs to have 12 bus stops, need to be also connected to 4,143 buildings, 589 points of interest, runs Monday to Friday, well, it runs all the time, but it's different throughout the week, and at least 250 meter distance between stops. So I'm going to try my best right now into making sure that we can ultimately take advantage of this as much as we can. And I'm going to try my best because there's also lots of connections I can kind of create. That's a little bit difficult to have a bus one down there, but we're going to then go down to here. We'll come down to this island. Why not? And I'm trying to give us great coverage. And also, okay, delete that one. Also get great points of interest connected. So bringing this in, we'll run it down into the middle. And then we've pretty much now got to go back. So it does look like there's a train station here, but there's actually not a train station. We'll have a little stop in this little car park area. So right now, everything I'm doing is not enough to kind of give us the kind of the building stuff, the interest that it requires to kind of get completed. And I feel like I'm going to have to slightly maybe take this in to Manhattan a little bit, which is not going to be a good idea. That's a bad idea, putting that stop there. So I've also got this other route running around New Jersey as well. Now I've got to get it connected to Jersey City, which technically I'm still not connected to it. Jersey City is here, so we'll bring it back down this way. So hopefully by the end of it, we would have connected it to Jersey City. Fingers crossed anyway. Fingers crossed. So we're halfway for the buildings connected. We just need to get these points of interest a little bit higher. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit right now. We're going to try and do as much as this as I can. We've got the stops down. Oh my goodness me, there's a big lag there, wasn't there? We've got all the stops down. I'm just going to keep running this up. And we might need to take it into Manhattan to really bulk up those points of interest. That's the only thing that's going to let us down at the minute. It's the only thing that's going to let us down. But I'm running through the middle. And then we're going to bring it up to here. And I'll bring it down. So where's the bridge? So I could run it across this bridge. I could also run it across this bridge and then bring it. Yeah, that'd probably be a better idea. So get to here. Can I run it across here with ease? Yes. So now we're in Manhattan. Now we're going to have a ton of points of interest. And I already added so many just that one connection. And then, is it going to... Let me place this one down here. Yeah. So, I've already destroyed it with points of interest right now. This is going to be way too easy. So, done. Easy. So, it's quite a long route. It's quite a painstaking route, unfortunately. But it's done. Don't question it no more. We're going to bring it into here. And then now I've got to get it connected to Jersey City, which should be, like I said, here. So if I just have a stop there, we're now connected. And there's no point making it any more juicy than that. Let's just get it all complete. The route is then done. Confirm. Confirm the route! And these guys are going to want so many buses on this route right now. They're going to want so many freaking buses. So once it's finished its calculations, you know it's going to be a lot of buses, and it takes a while to calculate how many buses it actually wants. But I don't have enough right now. So they got 12 buses. Oh my god. Guys, we're going to have to buy so many of the small mini buses again. I'm confirming it. I don't care. I'm confirming it. Right? I will deal with the consequences at a later date. But let's have a little fast forward. Oh no, this is not going to go well. So assign all buses, assign all drivers. I've done what I can to, do what's needed now. But it's later on in the day. The shifts are not going to be happy. So hopefully in the long run I'll make even more cash. Oh, there's no way in this world I'm getting this goal here complete. Having no cancellations in 2 days. That's going to take a while to get that done. Also, it hasn't updated this, so I think I have to wait for the first bus to kind of complete its route before we see any legitimate changes. There's a bus already there now waiting, so I'm hoping that's enough. That's more than the 3.9% that was required to get it done. I'm hoping so. I am hoping so. And it was. Oh, it was 0.9% more than what we needed. Now look at, look at these shifts right now to assign. Dear God. I can just quickly assign, that's it, I can't do any more. That is it. It's game over, boys. It's game over. Right now. It's not going down too well, is it? But anyway, it's not an issue. Well, it is an issue, but it's not my big issue right now. But now, officially, I'm about to go out of debt. It's taken, we've in like the split couple of minutes that we've been playing right now, we've cleared 50 grand in debt. So we'll see how the rest of it now goes. Yikes. Yikes. He says. So let's figure out our game plan then. I am going to need to buy a bunch of small buses solely because they are the cheapest vehicles to get. There's no point me buying second-hand ones because I won't be able to get enough second-hand ones. So basically, I'm going to buy a bunch of these masters. And I'm going to need quite a lot. So I'm also going to need small parking spaces for them. So on the street, small parking space, which turns out it's only 500 big ones. So that's quite cheap. Now, is it worth me running all the way down here with these? I don't think it's worthwhile because the dead space that I kind of leave behind is not adequate enough. So what I should try and maybe do is build a street. Is this street enough here if I go small now? See, even that feels inadequate. Alright, let me figure this out. There's a way here to do something. There's a way to do something, and I'm not 100% sure just yet what the way is. So if I went like that, and then, which one either side, then I went like this. Right, the game is lagging like crazy. Right, and if I delete this one, I should then be able to get, or if I do a 2 or a 3. Okay, I can't get it in the way I thought I was going to be able to get it in. Wait, why is it so difficult to place these down? I have no idea. Alright, delete all this. Gone. Delete all this. Gone. How in the world am I going to position all of this? I'm trying to think of the best method. I ain't going to be able to do it perfectly is the answer. I ain't going to be able to do it perfectly. So I need a free gap. But then I still can't do it. Why am I stressing so much? I don't know. Right. I'm going to have to do it like this. Do you know what's kind of cool? The space behind all of this to run the buses. Okay, so this is what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to do a space of 3. I don't know if that's the right thing to do or not. Right. 1, 2, 3. So if I just build 4 for now, because I can plant all trees down, it'll look really, really nice when it's all done and dusted. Actually, we might as well go the full distance because the money coming in the company right now is going to be adequate enough to afford these transformations. So I'm now hoping... Right, it doesn't quite fit in perfect, but I'll take it nonetheless. That works. Okay, so we've actually got something that we can research, which is the final bus wear and tear, minus by 10%. Great stuff. Right, so if I now go to the marketplace and buy 2 brand new masters, there we go. We're going to then load local templates, the falls on this, and then go to rescheduling, assign. There we go. Hopefully that will pump them buses out. Not sure when. We're going to need to plant down like a bunch of trees and stuff to make this look quite nice. But what type of trees do I go with? I'm not 100% sure. I like the idea of kind of adding some bulkier trees here and there. Another big one. I don't know if that's going to be a good idea, but I'll throw it down anyway. We'll throw it down. We get a couple of these trees just dotted around randomly. We'll plant down some bushes. We'll go for some other style bushes. I want this to feel a bit more wild than the uniform style that we've been doing recently. Which is very, very nice. And that's as pretty as much as far as you can take it. That'll look really good when we've got like a bunch of buses all lined up there. But it is going to be very expensive to get the amount of buses that I require for all of it. Which is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But it's working nonetheless anyway. We're making good cash. Money's coming in. Will we make more money than the Saturday? Probably not. But if I'm making 77 grand on a Sunday, what's Monday going to be like? That's the big one. So I've got all the public service lines right now. Got all these. Can't get any more. This goal right now is about cancelling, but at the minute we're trying to sell 39,000 tickets. We'll probably do that tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, but we'll make a huge dent in it on the next day. So I can actually buy 2 more buses. So let me grab 2 more masters. I'm just going to buy them as I go along, because then I can get my schedules all set up. So 2 more buses coming in. Shift scheduler. Nothing really else to schedule. But the next day, assign all buses, which we don't have enough buses, and assign the drivers. So at the moment in time, we still have enough drivers. It's the buses is the big issue. Oh, this one's broken. Oh, dear God. This needs a lot of repairs. I didn't realise how damaged that one was. So a mechanic will go and repair that. I've got a huge... My depot is absolutely huge at this point, isn't it? It's scarily big. Right, I've actually got enough right now to buy another bus. So, buy you. I'm just going to keep buying them. I shouldn't have sold all these originally. So just buying them so I've got buses on the routes. Once I sell enough tickets, that's a big chunk of cash right there. That's really going to help me out. So, next day, going to sign. Still ain't got enough buses. But the next day, the amount of money we're going to make should hopefully buy us at least 10 more small buses. That's what it should do. That's what it should do. So we'll see how it goes. At some point, we are going to have to hire more drivers. But we've got the space here to build more offices and get more lockers in. That's not an issue for us, so we should be okay. I can buy another one right now. Oh my goodness me, this is absolutely glorious. So how many is that right now? Is that about 6 that I now currently own? I'm not quite sure because some of them are out right now doing the routes. But the next day, assign. There we go. So yeah, so how much we made it? Wow, on a Sunday we made 102 grand. That's also got to be because I got that new public service line set up as well, that we kind of seen a bit of a beneficial run on that. So my best ever day is 136,000. Could we beat that day on a Monday tomorrow in the game? We are going to find out. Right, buses should be on the way back right now. So they're still trying to finish this route. The big new one, trying to get that all finished and finalized and worked out. But we then should start seeing them slowly coming back. So that one just disappeared. So the buses, they are on the way back right now. So this one should get down to here right then and disappear. Yep. There's a few more on the way as well. So the sheer size of that route just shows us that, you know, it's also going to delay us by getting us to the next day. Does not find a way? What do you mean? Oh, snap. We don't have an actual door in this building, do we? Door. Let's go for the tinted door. There we go, sir. You now have a door. You can exit via the door. Do these have a door? These don't have a door either. They also don't have storerooms, but I'm not sure how that person got in there. Oh, wait, hold on. That opens? Then why do they need to place a door in? Oh, they're ripping me off, boys. They're skanking me right now. Right, what we're waiting for right now, is it just that lone articulated? Well, that's now disappeared as well. So we will be able to jump into next day. We've already managed to buy 6 of the masters, which is 60 grand, considering that we was in debt at the start of this episode. So that bus comes in. So if I just kind of bring up my bus fleet, is anything out of the ordinary that I need to sort out? Repair you. So anything out of the ordinary, I'll kind of sort out. There we go. There's a repair for this one, air conditioning, once I get it done. So anything looking drastic, we'll get it sorted. And other than that, it's all good. It's all good at that point. So I'm loving the fact that you can now stack the jobs. That's a really cool thing. So it's now today, automatically assigned buses, automatically assigned drivers. Too few bus drivers available. So now we are at the moment where we don't have enough bus drivers. So what is the reason we don't have enough bus drivers? Do I need to kind of build and extend the offices? Or no, we can actually hire some. Right, okay, some of these aren't great drivers. But hey ho. Too few bus drivers available? Are you sure about that? Because for the longest time it was saying, we got plenty of buses. We don't have enough buses. I'll start building some additional offices anyway. So what we're saying, is it a 5? Yeah, it is a 5. So a space of a 5 there, and we're going to get the wall set up within it. I always forget where the wall is. It's always up here, and I always kind of forget that that's where the wall section is. So throw a door in. We also need to do a corridor. Do I need to do a corridor? I don't feel like I need to do a corridor at this point. I can just put like a normal door in just here. And then for the office, we just need, at the moment, 2 items, because they don't really request anything additional. I mean, maybe I should, like, add in some conference tables and whatnot, but they never request it, so I kind of get away with it in a weird sense. And I know this stuff is only really for the researchers, but I do like to kind of throw it all in. Just because. Now, we are going to need more lockers, but I want to see if they'll allow me to hire anybody new. No, I do need more lockers as well. So, lockers come under the corridor section. Alright, we'll start there. There we go. So we'll start there with them. We've already turned a profit on the day so far, which is great. And then hiring drivers. So hire you, hire you. I'm just going to hire everybody. Now, still saying too few bus drivers, but I still feel like it's got to be down to not enough buses, because all these buses here are completely filled up. So it can't just be that. Anyway, we've got loads of drivers right now. We've got loads of drivers. The depot is completely empty right now. So now we're just waiting for the cash, the cold hard cash, to come in. Right. Can we beat 136,000? We're going to find out, guys. We're going to find out. I'll buy, every time I can afford 2 buses, I'll buy 2 buses. That's what I'll do. Rather than just kind of keep having to buy them individually, we'll buy them 2 at a time. Get them sent straight out as soon as we can, basically. And it should be good. Marketplace. 2 buses. So load the local templates. Apply them. As soon as they come in, we're going to assign them to then send them straight out. So there's one of them. There's the other. Only really got 1 route right now, because that's kind of all that's left available. Doing what we can right now, but we could do with another bus, because this one's about to go up. I might be able to buy 1 more just within the next, before this runs out. Yeah, I can buy another one. So with this one, I can't believe I'm now buying them singly when I said I wasn't going to do it. But there is a route right there that needs a sign-in. No bus driver available to do shift. Hire another bus driver if needed. So now, I by the sounds of it, I do need more bus drivers. So staff, hire. So I've hired the bus drivers. And obviously, I still need more drivers. There's no ifs, no buts about it. Damn, that lag. So let me get some more lockers down in the corridors. So many freaking lockers right now. I thought it was quite cool to create like a little miniature locker room. Turns out there's no point. You just need so many lockers. So many lockers. So bus drivers. I need more office space. Need more office space right now. So I can't assign any of these guys because now I need to buy another bus. So now it's bus related. So I can afford to quickly buy 1 more while I am waiting. And then we just have to wait for everything else. The only reason I'm doing it like this is because I just kind of want to get them out as quick as possible. Because then I'll just make more money on the day in the long run. Like nearly 50 grand before, just at 12 midday. This might be our best day yet. It might be our best day yet. Right, drivers are coming right now. Skadoodle out with these buses, boys. And we've got another delayed assignment. I mean, it is what it is. We got to take it on the chin. But that office is starting to get a little bit ridiculous. Right, I can buy another bus. This is all I'm doing right now, just buying small buses. I'm going to run out of room for all these small buses at some point as well. So, hire, no bus driver available. Seriously? Yo. Right, we might have to go a little bit crazy right now building these offices. So, if I just kind of go down all the way down to here with office space, and then go to staff and then go to hire. Obviously, bus drivers is what we're hiring. We have bus drivers for days. I don't like this, though. Going for a room that size. But just to give us the capacity to have all those drivers is what we're just going to have to do, unfortunately. So now then, it's just a case of getting the money coming in. So 65 grand profit on the day. Well, it's not really profit, but, you know, revenue after the general operating expenses. Net profit, as they would. Is it net profit they would say? I think it would be. We're coming close to selling the same amount of tickets and commissions as the previous day. So that's not really too far to go. My investments right now. Oh, dear God. This is where I spent the big cash. Look at that. 2 days ago, that's when I went like 200,000 in debt. When I spent $250,000. I could change the price of some of this, but I'm only really dealing with pennies because my whole business is kind of set up to be geared towards commission-based revenue. I've gone over this loads of times. It just kind of, it is what it is. So we're now just hoping we can keep a couple of these circulations going to the point where your boy is going to be making so much cash. Now I wonder how many buses I'm going to actually need. Also drivers. I now need more lockers. Now, you can't tell me, you can't tell your boy right now that is not enough drivers. I'll even go out on a whim and I'll build more lockers and just I'll hire as many as I can with my current office size. How about that? How about that? So, hire now, drivers. Right, that's a lot of freaking drivers. So much, in fact, it's killing my game. My game is struggling to run right now. Right. Leave it as it is. The revenue's closing on 100 grand. We've sold more tickets than the previous day. It's just commissions we're slightly drooping on. There is no shifts unassigned at the minute that are coming up. But that can soon change. That can soon change. We have dropped down from a 4.9. Was we a 4.9? I can't remember. To now a 4.5. I don't think we're a 4.9. Punctuality is the big one. Again, that's down to the fact that I don't have enough buses. You're going to have to chill your beans on that one, guys. Going to have to chill the beans. But where are we at right now? Coming up to 100 grand. We've still got a large portion of the day left to go. Drivers are running around like crazed lunatics right now. I no longer have enough chairs for them to sit on. So, the kitchen. Oh, that's a point. In the office, should I do the conference table now? Will they sit on it? I was going to say, if they sit on it, that's a great way to put like a bunch of chairs in. Turns out, no, they don't. No, they don't. So let's get a bunch of chairs in here anyway. Oh, because this is not, like, creepy, is it, guys? Having all the drivers sitting in a line like they're in a school assembly. My game is on its last legs. Either the game's on its last legs or my PC is struggling to like maintain the frames to run this game smoothly. But it seems to be working anyway. Right, okay. Will we get even anywhere near our best day ever? We've beat the previous day, which is amazing. There's going to be no new bus routes coming up for assignment anytime soon. So it's just a case right now of seeing how far we can potentially push it with the money. Now, this should be enough seating right now for all of our buses broken. Which bus is it? Has it come in yet? This one here. It's got a flat tire. Right, there we go. The amount of micromanagement that now takes place is getting ridiculous. So we're 16 grand away from our best day ever. Is it possible?
I didn't get that. Please try again.
Siri, you get out of here right now. I'm not talking to you. So the FBI is listening, guys. They want to know how you run a super successful bus company, and they're listening on your boys' conversations. Right, you got to turn it back on to refresh it. Now, I don't think we'll get to it because the day is drawing to an end pretty quickly. But the next day could be the one, solely because I've got enough money right now, soon to have enough money to buy 5 additional small buses. But I truly also don't know how much space I've got remaining to buy these buses. So we're going to have to wait a minute. Anyway, we're almost halfway through sending all these tickets. That'll be a big payday once I get it. Are these buses now coming to the end of their runs? Yes, they are. Normally there was one down here that took a while before. So these are all running through the Midtown area right now. And I'm not sure which is on which routes. I think they're all on this long route here, aren't they? That we're all going to end shortly. I don't think any of them are going to do another loop around. But in reality, you just never know what can happen. So waiting for them to come down and finish up. All done? Yes. Well, that's all the buses then. That is then all the buses. So back in they come. I could time jump, but let me first go to the marketplace. And how many of these can I buy? I can't buy the 6. We're a bit short on 6. I can buy 5. So let's load up then our local templates. Apply the 5 new buses. And 1, 2, 3. Wow. That was lucky because I have 5 spaces remaining. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6. I've bought 6. I spent 180 grand. No, 160 grand, sorry. Am I losing my marbles? Right, I'm in today or tomorrow. I'm in today. Assign all the buses, assign all the drivers. And apparently, that was enough. I think I now have enough buses. Which is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Right now. So I can time jump again, apparently. Like, literally to 5 minutes in the future. I can time jump again. To 10 minutes in the future. So from this point onwards then, we shouldn't have any failed shifts. The only thing they can really complain about is the buses that do arrive are so small that I can't carry enough passengers. That should really be the ultimate complaint. Interesting. Okay. So, how much do we make in total then? Oh, wow, we were 2 grand off our best day ever. This day, with an additional 5 buses, could do so much better. And I think we'll save that for the next episode, boys. If you did enjoy this, please smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So good.